Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. A few days ago I did a video in which I showed you some cool stuff that you might not have known about. And I promised you a part 2, so here it is. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, I'll leave a link for it in the description below this video in case you missed it. In part 2, we'll have a look at things like breaking QTE sequences, levels not working the way they're supposed to, obviously weird ways that Lara can die, and much more. So, without further ado, let's get to it. If you've been following my content, you may have seen a video of me defeating a bunch of dinosaurs with Dino Crisis 2 music in the background. If you've played Tomb Raider Anniversary, you probably know that that's not supposed to happen. You're only supposed to be dealing with 3 velociraptors at once, and when you get to the T-Rex boss fight, no extra velociraptors should be around. So, here's the explanation for how that happened. When you get to the valley area, you're gonna defeat the 2 groups of 3 velociraptors as you normally would. Then, you're gonna go through the QTE sequence. Notice how there are 6 velociraptors in it. After the sequence is over, you're supposed to fight the T-Rex. What's interesting is that, at this point, those 6 raptors you've just seen are actually still alive. They're just hidden from view. Now, you're not supposed to go back to any previous areas until you've finished T-Rex off. But since this is Tomb Raider Anniversary and we've found like a million ways of flying at this point, we can actually go back. And here they are. What you can do now is start an airwalk and lure the raptors to the edge of the small cliff thing, and they'll eventually push themselves off. Until you have the whole family together. Okay, so once I was trying to get this whole thing to work, and T-Rex seemed to have gotten very excited about animals being able to transition to areas they're not supposed to be in, that he decided to try it out for himself. When he's up here, he can still try to bite you, he can still chase you around. Apparently he gets shy when you get inside his cave. It's funny because this kind of takes me back to the 1996 original Tomb Raider in which you battle T-Rex in the equivalent of this area here, instead of the T-Rex arena they made for Anniversary. There's one more thing you can do with T-Rex. If instead of using glitches to go back, you actually progress through the level, you can break the entire post-T-Rex fight QTE sequence if you kill T-Rex while being inside a temple. Check it out. If you get in the water before doing that, the filter changes. You've probably noticed that I was using the golden shotgun to kill T-Rex instantly. The golden shotgun, as well as other things like infinite health or infinite ammo, is one of the in-game cheats that you can unlock. You're most likely going to use those when you replay levels in order to collect artifacts or relics that you missed, or to complete the timed trials. What's interesting is that if you have unlocked these cheats, you can actually play the game in a brand new profile and still use them all if you want to. Here's how to do it. You'll want to be logged in a profile in which you have everything unlocked already, which is the case for the profile I'm using for this example. Then you'll go to Cheats, and then activate the cheats that you want. Let's go with Silver Submachine Guns and the Golden Shotgun. After that, you go to Change Profile, New Profile, type in the name that you want, and then you can start a new game normally. Skip the 2 cutscenes, and there you go. You can use all the cheats that you activated earlier. And actually, you can just go ahead and delete the profile we were using before, because at this point, the game has already saved your weapons or whatever cheats you activated. You can use this trick if you want to play through the quote-unquote story mode again with the cheats, but you only have the replay individual level option available. Alright, I'm well aware that this isn't new, but I just couldn't not put it here. All you have to do is perform half a bug jump and not release aim. And she'll grab the bar, well, not grabbing the bar. I'd like to thank user Naboo1943 for pointing out something quite interesting. On the comment section of the part 1 video, he said that after taking the artifact from the secret spot in the Damocles room in St. Francis Folly, Lara loses a little bit of health. Well, it turns out that she actually loses health every time you make her grab the edge of the alcove where the secret was. If you do it over and over again, she'll keep losing health. My guess is that it has something to do with the swords that are inside of the wall she's touching. Also, if you try to get to the lever on the other side, you can go straight through this window. The upper part of this room is not supposed to be accessible until you get the Damocles key and have the swords fall to the floor. But yet again, I guess the devs didn't foresee us being able to just fly up there. And this is what happens when you try to use the grappling hook on the grapple ring before the appropriate time. The swords are already active, even before they fall, so... This isn't a glitch or anything, but, you know, the shape of this rock is peculiar, I guess? This last one is really cool. You guys may or may not remember this, but one of the rewards that you get as you progress through the game is the ability to replay cutscenes, or cinematics as they're called here. Being able to do that is a common reward you get in games, but the interesting thing is that the game isn't just playing the cutscene, it's actually teleporting the quote-unquote in-game Lara to the locations where these cutscenes take place, and you can really screw up the game by messing around with that. Let's see how that works. Here we are again with our full completion profile, the one with everything unlocked that I was showing you guys earlier. Now, watch what happens when you try to resume the game after you've finished it. Because there is nowhere else to go, the game will keep playing the final cutscene. Let's just skip that. The game says that I have like 1 billion supplies, which is obviously the truth. So let's go to Rewards, Cinematics, and let's choose Wolf Attack. The Wolf Attack scene is displayed normally as it should. Now, if you go back to the main menu and resume the game, watch what happens. You're back at Mountain Caves. Let's go up to the area where the guide is. And there it is. Or isn't, I should say. The entrance is wide open even before you press the button on the upper area, because the door isn't there. So you can just go into the caves area and the guide will never have to be eaten by the puppies. By the way, if you do this, you can replay the quote-unquote story mode again without ever having to create another profile. Fortunately, this isn't the only cutscene that makes things like this happen. If we play the Tomb of Qualopec cutscene, then exit to the main menu, then resume the game, you can actually explore the Qualopec Skion room, just like in the OG. There's an invisible wall which tries to prevent you from getting closer to Qualopac and his guardian mummies, but you can just get around it. Now, remember when in the OG Tomb Raider, the mummies had followed you around? Guess what? They do it here too. You can't kill them though. Let's play one last cutscene. This time we'll choose the a tough choice one. Quit to the main menu, play game, resume game, skip cinematic, and we're at the Torso Mutant boss fight, with the lava level way higher than it should be. Let's see what happens when we defeat him. Now, you're probably wondering, if the lava level is up here, what happens if we go back to a lower level of the shaft? Let's find out! Super jump again! By the way, did you know that the doppelganger can also perform bug jumps? Yeah, the lava level is back to where it should be. However, if we go back to the boss fight area, the lava level is still high, but it's not as high as it was before. And that's because it's actually draining. And that's it! Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Like I said, I'll leave a link to part 1 in the description below just in case you missed it and want to watch it. Let me know what you think of the video in the comments, leave any questions that you might have, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a beautiful day!